Guys, day number 8. It's already evening. I actually don't want to speak in the camera, but commitments. 30 days of unplanned content is waiting. And to be really honest, this is all happening for me, showing up authentic, being visible, being seen, who I am. And of course, once we call out a challenge, we will be challenged. And today I had a massive trigger around, it already started yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned, about somebody copying, like me perceiving somebody copying something, which we had a big chat about it today. And I have watermelon in my teeth. I'm having this incredible watermelon juice. So what happened? I got triggered because I'm a human. And even though I'm guiding people and I'm a mentor and I'm an amazing mentor, I'm human and I still also walking the path. And that's just what it is. And I'm all here for that. We don't need to be perfect to be guiding other people. And moreover, we need to be really ourselves and show that actually we don't need to be perfect, because so many people don't start what they want to do because they think they're not yet perfect enough, they're not yet good enough, and so on. So yeah, that was quite an experience. And also something amazing happened today. I got a vetted in the morning. I never heard that word before, but there's a lady, she has a big group of readers who do tarot reading, astrology healers, guides, mentors, whatever. And I was vetted this morning. So she wanted to see my skills and everything, my reading skills. And she was all over the place because she thought I'm amazing. And that made me really, really happy, because she has, I think, 40 years of experience in the space of psychics, intuitives, mediumship, channeling. And she said, what you did was amazing, and I'm accepted as an accredited reader, which is absolutely amazing. And of course, you know, I'm human. I was honored and I was happy to get such an amazing feedback, because I am doing all of this, you know, tarot readings, but I've never been in that space with other people like that. It just never happened. No. I met once 2, 3 readers, but we sort of lost contact again. And I mean, I have spiritual people around me in Germany, but they were more grounded, more down to earth, something I'm really, really appreciating. I'm really, really honoring, like, that grounded approach. And that's actually the world I'm coming from. You know, I was in the corporate world before, I was a diplomat before. I did all of the earthly stuff, and that rubbed off on me. So I like the spiritual approach, but I also like the 3D approach, which is the sort of, maybe you'd consider it normal life. And I'm bridging the two. So the overly woo-woo, it's just, maybe not who I am. Whereas maybe people from, normal people in that sound weird, but would think I'm really woo-woo. I lived in Glastonbury for a while, which is called Avalon in the spiritual scene. You might have seen the movie. And there's really people who dress up like elves and goddesses and whatever. I've seen everything there. And they were always complimenting me, like, oh, Verena, you're so grounded. And, you know, and at that time I didn't feel grounded. But then I was like looking around, I was like, actually, compared to the elves and the fairy kings and the queen, the goddesses, which are walking around, I am grounded. And yeah, that's me. I'm combining the two worlds. I'm the bridge between, 3D and 5D. Anyway, what else happened? I found a new house. And I'm so excited. And how it happened, guys, it's magical. I don't know if I want to tell the whole story. It just ticks all the boxes. Maybe I tell you the whole story tomorrow. It ticks all the boxes. It is in the mountains. It has ocean view. It has rice field view. There's a river by, which I hear from my bedroom. It is single standing, so nobody's around. There's amazing walks all around. And I got that. And that's amazing. And I can't wait, because I was like, yeah, looking for something. And at the same time, I was like, okay, well, I let it go. And then today I was out and about in the waterfall, because after the vetting in the morning, I was like feeling so many energies. I was so, overwhelmed, excited. So I wanted to go out into nature, to the water. And then, and I was guided there, and I will tell you a little bit more maybe. So I'm going to move there in 2 weeks, which is so exciting. And it's like one of that manifesting stories, which I love so much, when you follow, because I followed a path which I didn't want to follow actually, and actually I wanted to go home, but then I did resist that urge to go home, and that's when I found the house. And life's pretty sparkly these days. And I spoke also to a client of mine, which is also a friend, which he has big shifts, and it makes me happy that I don't know if you can hear Cleo. Yeah, was Mousy? Huh? Oh, really? Oh. I created a life. She now wants me to go into the bedroom. She hates it when I'm in the evening, it's already dark, I'm sitting out here. She doesn't like that. So now she's sitting here and she's complaining. And as soon as I will go inside, she will sit next to me on the bed. And then that's fine. But if I'm not there, she will not stay there. Fur kids. I forgot what I was wanting to say. It was a big day, love. Big day. Really. A successful, amazing day, which I'm super grateful. Which I know my manifestation skills are full on. And if you want to learn how to manifest, like seriously manifest. And I did Bob Proctor's Sinking into Results program, so I'd say I learned from the best man. If this is something, and if you're like struggling so badly, because I don't know, how I felt when I was still in corporate world, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, but then I was scared because of the money. What if, like, I cannot just quit? What if there's nothing for me? And it looked like there was nothing. But now look what I do. I love what I do. And that's possible for you. Anything is possible. And I'm here to tell you, I can guide you there. If you tell me what you want, I make sure you get there. I promise you. I know it. All of my clients, whatever they wanted, they got it. There's not even one client, and I can totally tell you from my heart, not one client didn't get what they wanted when they started to work with me. So that's a promise I can give you. So if you're here watching this and you're like, I don't know, my life, what am I going to do? You're doubting, you're feeling lost, you feel like there's more, but you don't know how to get there. I have all the tools. I have the spiritual tools, I have the mindset tools, I have the body embodiment tools. We can get there together. All right, guys, it was a pleasure to speak to you. I don't even know who is listening on the other end of that. Who are you watching? Maybe you want to share a comment. It would be amazing to, let's say hello. And from where you are tuning in, in this beautiful world and know that everything is possible for you. Everything. And with this, I'm saying goodbye, good night, and I see you tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, day 9. Bye bye.